Okay. Strange, the lighting seems a little dim in here. Oh, there we go. System resources are being negatively affected here by something, but I don't know what it is. Let's see if I can check it out. Basically, I think it's just the system trying to function with this webcam software. Anyway, here's the update for cycles number 2 and 3 for day 6. Okay. Now, I've been hit with an overwhelming defeat. Okay. At this point, when I went to sleep for cycle 2, which is at 4:30 in the morning, didn't have the music playing, just went right to sleep. The beast was stronger than ever. The strongest it's been for the entire time that I've been doing this. So that is something to note. Okay, it was so strong that even when I was standing up, started to fall asleep actually. But I was able to fight it off by just basically moving. Standing in one place wasn't enough at a certain point. And that's the strongest it's ever been. And even though I did overcome it, I think now I understand that I'm now dealing with that force when it comes time to wake up. And this is the first time that I've been overcome like that, so clearly when I first wake up, because I do remember waking up at some point, and I don't remember what the time was or anything like that, but I went right back to sleep, just put my head back down or something, and went back to sleep. And then the next time I remember waking up is at the end of phase 3. So, in other words, I slept for at least 30 minutes, and then I slept for 30 minutes, and then the entire cycle 3, which is 4 hours. So then, in other words, I slept for 4.5 hours. And I'm not going to say I was in conscious control of that error, but it's obvious to me from the last 3 sleep cycles, I've had 3 updates. I've had 3 oversleeps, in a row. That's the worst it's ever been. And now, and then I was successful for a few more stages, and then it hit me again even harder, and the hardest it's ever hit me. So, I'm guessing that means I'm making progress because I'm closer to adaptation, which means I stretched out the sleep deprivation for longer than I ever have. So the body hit me back even harder. Okay, so that's progress. Now I know already that because I've overslept, what's going to happen is it's going to ease off, the pressure ease off. I have to push it again, and eventually, probably what'll happen is when I try to go to sleep for cycle number 4, I'm not going to be able to go to sleep. Maybe I will, but I'm thinking I won't. Then that'll push it a little farther. And I'm gonna bring it back into swing, and I have to overcome it at the time that it hits me really hard, which means I might not be totally conscious. Okay. All right. Now, at first, when I first understood that that's the situation, I didn't know what to do. So it took me a while to think about it, try to figure out a course of action, a response, a way to continue and make progress and overcome. Okay, and so we're looking at being assaulted on the long-term goal because I didn't make more and medium range goals. but I still have a long-range goal, which means that I'm not out of the battle. So, and of course, long-range goal is to adapt. Now, this is heavy assault. Major failures. But the solution that I've come up with is to have the double alarm no matter what. Okay? And if that doesn't work, make it a triple alarm, staggered. Okay? And I can set, I know I can set as many alarms as, necessary to make sure I wake up each sleep phase. And I basically need to hit myself like every 5 minutes. I can set, with the software I have installed right now, I can hit myself with 3 alarms in a row. And I can stagger them by 5 minutes each. And that's what I'm going to start doing. So that way I fall back to sleep on one alarm. I have to hit with another alarm. And then another alarm after that. Gosh, I hope that works. Yeah. Well, I'm going to find out if it works. I'm thinking it should. I have a reasonable expectation it's going to work. And I figure, I don't know, I'm guessing this is like the last hump before adaptation. The heavy assault. This heavy assault of direct confrontation when it comes time to wake up that's stronger than my ability to beat it because I'm not conscious. Fully conscious. I'm only partially conscious and I don't have the full capacity of my will, and then what's happening is I'm going to falling asleep because of that. And so that's like my weakest point, I guess. And I've got to break out of that. So I'm going to go with the triple alarm every sleep cycle. It's the only thing I can think of. Okay, on a side note, technologically speaking, in regards to YouTube, I actually, if you read the links off on the right-hand side of the page, there's this blurb about how you can upload larger amounts and recover lost uploads and such, which I've had a number of lost uploads, which I didn't like. I thought that would be a way for YouTube to charge me money, so I didn't click it. But eventually, I got, bored enough or whatever, and I finally clicked it. And I found out that it's free. All I have to do is just update. What I did was I updated the Internet Explorer with Silver Lake, and that's actually a program for video that's a part of a whole nother platform. And so you have to download the platform for it to run, and then download it. And it has a package that actually does all of it automatically. So in other words, even if your download stops, it resumes perfectly, and it picks itself up so that it fully installs both the platform and the software. It's for you, and it's a really good installation software. So even though it's a mega download, I think it's over like 1.5 gigs or something. But even though it's that way, the installer is excellent. So you don't have to worry about it. And then apparently, I haven't seen it in action. Okay, but apparently it's going to allow me to recover, like those stalled downloads where they just stall and they're sitting there and they're all there and it just won't start back up again. Yeah, this software will allow you to do it, to start it back up. And so I figured I'd update you there. Gosh, I hate these failures. Just stalling the inevitable, Well, okay. So now we're doing triple alarms, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated. It's going to take a while for me to get back on the edge again. Only 4 hours sleep. It shouldn't take that long. Okay, I'll keep you updated. Oh yeah, and of course, I have at least one person that's watching these videos that has experience, you know, long-term experience and some level of success with the polysleeping. So of course, you know, send me that inbox or leave me the responses, the posts below, and you know, help me out, help a brother out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, thanks.